All wrapped in cellophane, bitch.
Your shoes you weave in your purse. If you're bad, believe that I'm worse.
We look kind of cute today. I am talking about Azealia Banks and Kanye West today. First of all, it's random, but it kind of just came to me before I was like making this. Kanye is kind of for the gays. I'm not saying that he himself supports gay people. I don't know if no, he does. I watched the interview about him the other day actually. And he was talking to, I believe it was Sway in the Morning, back then, who was not even Sway in the Morning. That's a radio show, Sway in the Morning. He was talking to his name is Sway in the Morning. He was talking to Sway from Sway in the Morning, I believe. And he was saying that he supports gay people. So that's that. But what I mean by Kanye is for the gays is that I've literally matched with a couple people on Tinder, and they were like, in the past, and they were just like, okay, yeah, like I'm obsessed with Kanye, like he's such a genius, like, and I get it. Like, you know, he has that gay swag. If you know, you know, and if you don't, try and figure it out. You maybe get it, but anyway, Kanye's for the gays, I think, as well. And I will touch base on that in a second. Real reason why I'm here today is because of the Kanye West and Azealia Banks situation. They have not feuded as of recently. So Kanye, you know what? Let me just pull up the Kim K receipts, because I actually I did make this video yesterday because it was new, it was fresh, but I didn't look that good, so I didn't post it. We can't be doing busted videos on this channel anymore. We have to look good. That's just how I feel now. So Kim Kardashian, on her story after Kanye's whole little Twitter thing he had, Kim on her Instagram story said, as many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about how the iced coffee I just had, about how this has affected us at home, because I am very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. But today I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about mental health. Those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member is a minor. People who are unaware or far removed from this experience can be judgmental and not understand that the individual themselves have to engage in the process of getting help, no matter how hard family and friends try. I understand if Kanye is subject to criticism because he is a public figure and his actions at times can cause strong opinions and emotions. He is a brilliant and complicated person who, on top of the pressures of being an artist and a black man who experienced the painful loss of his mother and has to deal with the pressure and isolation that is heightened by his bipolar disorder. Those who are close with Kanye know his heart and understand his words sometimes do not align with his intentions. Living with bipolar disorder does not diminish or invalidate his dreams and his creative ideas, no matter how big or unobtainable they may feel to some. That is part of his genius, and as we all have witnessed, many of his big dreams have come true. We as a society talk about giving grace to the issue of mental health as a whole. However, we should also give it to the individuals who are living with it in times when they need it the most. I kindly ask that the media and public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed so that we can get through this. Thank you for those who have expressed concern for Kanye's well-being and for your understanding. With love and gratitude, Kim Kardashian West. Anyway, but when it comes to Azealia Banks, however, where is the same sympathy? Because she is a woman, obviously, she's not getting the same respect as Ye does, as Yeezus does, as the genius does, as if Azealia is not a genius in her own lane. There's obviously some misogynistic tones at work here, and that's just what it is. I feel like in everyone's own way, we are all kind of like misogynistic, and we need to I think address that all for ourselves and learn that. I feel like especially for men are just naturally my friend tweeted this the other day and was like, men are just natural born haters. And I totally agree with that because I feel like sometimes I really am too. But like, I don't be saying shit. Like, I just don't be saying shit. I keep that to myself because I want to just give good energy and that's it. Like, that's fucking it. But also, like, I think even, I feel like to some degree, like, we all are somewhat misogynistic. Internalized misogyny exists as well for women. It's just a matter of like, you know, unlearning and being open-minded to seeing how the other person experiences things and how the other person views things. And I feel like it's always been like cats and dogs with like men and women, especially like how people view them when it comes to like big people in the music industry. And you know, a lot of Kanye's fans are like just men anyway, even gay men apparently. I think Kanye is really good at what he does. Same thing with Azealia. I think they're obviously both fucking geniuses in their own ways. Azealia has her own like New York Harlem thing going on, whatever that means. I've never been born there. Kanye has this little like Chicago moment going on with him, and like they're both just really amazing creative geniuses. And like obviously what we've seen, like when you have a lot of money and you have the brain power and the creativity and you kind of are in your own world, just naturally you can do brilliant things. Like look at Kanye and the Kardashians, like they're all in their own little like world. Kim bit his swag and was like, let's do like nude tones to fit the Life of Pablo era, and she just ran with that shit. Like, girl, we see you. And then we saw Azealia with like the Skims logos that she made for Kim K. That's the whole thing. And they're just geniuses. Like, I remember I saw Kanye post a tweet. What was it? He posted a tweet that was like, where is it? Hold on. He posted a tweet with, I'll put all the pictures up right now actually. He posted a tweet that of like a mood board basically. It says THFTR is coming. It was just like a bunch of like drawings and like whatever and shit. And Azealia did the same thing before he did with like her little like mood boards when like she had the whole little like cool like blue and like black and white thing when she had released Young Rapunzel. Put it up right now if it should all still be up. Hold on. I don't know. But I think it was a video where she was like calling Rihanna fat. Oh my god. I don't even think it's still up anymore. I think with Kanye, he's just more like quiet about saying things until it's like time to make it sound like a storybook, you know, or like something out of like a movie. What was the correlation I want to make between those, the mood boards? They're just creative geniuses in their own way. And I think Azealia definitely deserves more recognition equally as Kanye. And unfortunately, that's just not what it is. Because there's a high level of misogyny and toxic masculinity, I'm sure, at work. But, you know, times are changing, people are evolving, and we can only hope for the best and more Azealia Banks supporters. You know, like, not to say that Kanye hasn't done any controversial shit in the past. I mean, I think we pretty much all know what he's said and done at this point as well. Where is the same uplifting of artistry and recognition for Azealia? It's not there. It's cool. She's still getting her streams. Oh, speaking of streams, there was also some Azealia news. She was also saying that her label or whatever, some guy like was taking pretty much, I'm not sure it was all the money or most of it from Azealia for Broke with Expensive Taste. I think she finally got paid recently and the guy's getting audited and she's getting her money. So good for her. Broke with Expensive Taste is really that album. It will always be that album. And you know, talent is there. And I think nowadays we are pretty much now understanding and open-minded enough, at least online on Twitter, to be like, okay, these two people, the recording stopped. These two talented individuals obviously have something, you know, neurologically different than everybody else. And that's okay. And what's important is that we are open-minded enough to want to understand them and why they are having these outbursts and why they are, yeah, having these outbursts and having, like, I don't know, I guess these manic episodes online. One person is just more, I guess, chill about it than the other. And that's fine. Like, you know, we're human beings. We all express things differently. It's important that we understand that we are human beings and that we all think differently and that not everyone is going to be neurotypical like the other person. Like, it's a whole spectrum of different thinking. Maybe I covered everything, maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I just wanted to talk about that today. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully this fucking pandemic goes away or something. I don't know. No one's doing shit in the US right now. Seems like California is the most progressive and now has the most coronavirus cases in the country, or what I saw on an Instagram post or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Bye. Stay safe. My Instagram's at Same Ways. My Twitter is at Animal Twist. Let's try to get to 1,000. Hey guys, I love you.